Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you my morning routine during the forced quarantine we are coming across. So I do not set an alarm, but I tend to wake up around 8:30 naturally. And what I do, I take a moment to assess my social media and just ease my body into waking up. I know it's not the most healthy habit to immediately stay on the phone as soon as you open your eyes, but since I have a body condition that gives me a lot of pain, it really helps me, transition to the waking up situation. Then I wrap myself into my super comfy robe and I don't know how they're called, maybe the blinds. I make sure there is some light and then I wash my face and brush my teeth, even if I'm not going anywhere, and I immediately change into sport clothes so I am more easily going into workouts. I'm working to this technique of a stomach vacuum right now, and so I practice on an empty stomach, of course, because otherwise it'd be quite crazy. And basically it purifies your intestines. It's really hard to achieve, so I'm not quite there yet. I'm just trying it, but I do this every morning or meditate as well. Then it's time for my bulletproof coffee. I would go with a caffeine one before my workout and a decaf after my workouts later in the morning or early afternoon. And in the morning, since I need some energy, I am adding some MCT oil. If you guys are familiar with keto, you know what that is. And it makes me feel full, satisfied, and energetic. And since I am in love with chocolate, I'm also adding some unsweetened pure cacao powder. And my neighbors are being loud. Sorry about that. I hope you don't hear them. So I add a very small amount of it just to give it some flavor and enjoy this lovely mocha bulletproof coffee. And I do have a spoon that I use specifically for that, so I don't exceed in the doses. And then I go ahead with the coffee in my coffee machine. I make it quite long, so all the MCT oil and chocolate powder, cacao powder, as well as the collagen I will be adding further on are ready to melt. And sometimes I would also add some ghee or clarified butter. It depends on the situations. I'm not doing it right now because I'm not actually burning too many calories since I'm forced to stay home all the time, so I don't need that amount of energy. And I use this sweetener that does not add carbs or calories to my coffee. Here I am opening my collagen bag and I will pour 1 tablespoon of collagen into my coffee, and I do take 2 of these coffees during my day, as I mentioned before. So I have 30 grams of collagen every day, and I don't know if it's the placebo effect, but it really helps me with my joint pain. I stopped using it for a while and I really noticed a difference. Like my whole body was in so much pain due to my condition, as I said. And then I really whisk my coffee because this collagen powder tends to thicken up a lot. So it will take me kind of forever to melt it into the coffee. So here you will hear me and see me stirring it for the next upcoming but I really love the benefits of collagen, and also sorry if I'm not in frame, but I'm not the best at filming this kind of scenes, as you can tell. We are finally ready to pour some almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, into my coffee. I love the taste of it, and it also helps me have it with more ease. And I stir some more because I don't like it when things are too hot, too boiling, you know. And also another thing I take on an empty stomach is electrolytes, so iodium, magnesium, and potassium. They help me with my energy levels. You're supposed to take 1 to 3 of these pills per day. Now that I am not consuming too much energy, I just take 1, and I have it with my water. I also make sure I do drink a lot of water in the morning. And I really hope my mic is not picking up my neighbors. They are supposed to stay home and they're being so loud. I don't know what the hell is going on. I hope you can forgive me, and I hope you can enjoy the video anyway. While I sip on my coffee, I always like to read something, especially now that we are in quarantine. I'm really privileging doing some mental workout as well by reading rather than just staying on my phone, you know. And even though it just looks like a couple minutes here, I spend a little while to just read. Nourish my mind. Then it's time to work out, and my workouts really depend on my energy levels as well as motivation. I always try to incorporate at least 1 to 2 strength training per week, as well as 3 to 4 yoga sessions per week, and some cardio as much as I can. So excuse my form, by the way. I know I'm not doing the most correct ways, but yeah, I just make sure I do workout and keep my muscles active, especially now that we're not being active at all. I make sure I push myself as much as I can, and I'm really trying to hit the cardio as well. Then it's time for a nice shower and my skincare. And forgive me if I am using this footage, but I apparently did not record today's skincare, so I'm using an older footage that gives you the idea of what I do anyway, because my skincare is pretty much the same so far. And I love the sound of Clarisonic, by the way. It's so tingly to me. I do cleanse my skin and use a serum and moisturizer. I always use a toner as well. And all my skincare is by Pixie Beauty because I'm actually receiving their products on a PR, but I really love the quality. After that, I am ready to edit my videos. I am really trying to produce much more content now. Okay guys, this is it for my morning routine. It does change every once in a while, as I said. These are the things I do on a daily basis, but sometimes I would do them in a different order. So now I'm really experimenting on getting my workout done first thing first, so I can be productive and do all the rest later, because if I keep procrastinating I end up doing nothing specific, nothing constructive. So I'm focusing on that more than everything, and it might eventually change. Sometimes I like to get ready and film, sometimes I like to edit my videos and really get that done, and maybe I'd work out in the evening. One thing I make sure though is to stay busy, do the things I love, so work out, film videos, edit videos. This takes a long part of my day. Of course, cleanings and eating and all that stuff, adulting basically, with the restrictions of the case, of course. Like, I cannot really go out, so I'm really focusing on keeping my house super clean, keeping my space very healthy. And yeah, I would say this is basically it. I don't even have much time to watch TV, because I'm constantly doing something, and I really make sure I don't get too lazy, because it's so easy to sort of really be buried by the laziness, if this makes sense. It's very extreme, but it's actually also very true. Oh, let me take off this guys here. So basically, to me, working out is super important, because I do have a health conditions that really requires my body to be functioning at its maximums, at its best. And also I tend to be very lazy, so I would really tend to stay on the couch and basically randomly scroll through my social media all the time and do nothing. But I make sure I dedicate 30, I would rather say 40 minutes to 1 hour every day to working out, making sure I'm staying healthy, so also eating as clean as I possibly can, and stay motivated. Don't get overwhelmed by the fact that you are in quarantine and have all these restrictions. Like today, I don't know if you've seen from the video, but there is a lovely sunlight and a lovely warmth, so I think I will take advantage of that and do a little bit of reading outside in my garden. And also, yeah, I'm focusing a lot on keeping my mind active, so really reading, making sure I don't just stay on social medias or computer all the time. I really make sure I'm training myself, and I'd also implement some yoga workouts every other day maybe, or as frequently as I can, because it helps my mind and soul. And I'd usually do them maybe later, not attached to my normal workouts, but it depends as well. But yeah, my main advices are to make sure everything is nice and clean this time more than ever. Take care of your body from inside out, so eat healthy and work out, stay busy, make your mind work out as well. Keep it trained, keep it working, keep everything moving, and don't give up. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. I cannot stress enough how important that is for me. It's a very simple action for you, but it makes my day. So thank you to those who already did that and keep doing it all the time, and I invite you to do the same if you haven't already. Until next time, have a great rest of your day or of your quarantine.